first step is to make your PNG. So you're going to want to go into Wondershare Fotofire's photo cutter and upload the image that you want to remove the background from. Then you'll see on the side there's going to be a cut option, and you're going to go and click on the paint areas to remove, which is the red marker. As you guys can see, you can change the brush size, the quality of the image, and also if you're going to blur the edges a little bit. But I'm just going to outline the yellow part that I don't want, and as you guys can see, it's going to load and turn purple when it's done removing the background. So you can go back and refine this, or you can click on the green brush, and this is going to highlight the areas that you want to keep, and then once you have it, you can save it to your computer. If you guys want to use a background but there's a logo on it, such as a Shutterstock watermark, you can use Wondershare's Photo Eraser tool in order to get rid of it. You choose the Select and Erase tool, click on the first marker pen, and then go to the rectangle and highlight the watermark. Then click Erase, and as you guys can see, the watermark will be removed from your photo. And then you can just repeat this on any other areas of things you want to get rid of. So this is what I'm doing here, and once you have it, you can save it to your computer, and you have an awesome background. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is load a square image, and then what you're going to do is you're going to click on the plus button, add an image layer, and you're going to add a picture from your camera roll of your background. So I added the orange picture that we made in Fotofire, and you're just going to make it the size of your white image so that it fits. Then you can click done, and we're going to add another layer with our PNG on top of it. So you can add another image layer and then click on my phone, and then you'll load the picture of Emma or whoever you're making the cartoon of into your image. So make sure that it isn't as big as the square, because we're going to go back and edit it later so it looks like one of those Instagram cartoons. Once you have this, you're going to want to make a rounded edge at the bottom by clicking on one of the tools and changing the color. But you first want to make a draw layer to make sure that you're not like coloring over the image. So as you guys can see, I'm just making it the color of the background, and then I'm coloring around her waist where I want to get rid of the color to make it rounded shaped. Next, we're going to make the accent. So you're going to want to go to the tapered brush tool, which is the second one on the left, and you're going to click on that, and you're going to change the color to white or whatever color you want to use, and you're just going to, And this is when we're going to start adding accents. So the first thing that I did is I just added these kind of white lines around her lower half of her body, and then I did the same thing around her head to create like a halo effect. So you guys can just do this however you want. There's a lot of inspiration, but this is how I chose to do it. So the next step is to actually add the outlines on her face. So I changed the color to black on this tapered tool, and I just started outlining parts of her face. Usually people do the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, the hair, and like the outline of her body. So this is what I was doing, and so one trick I found was that when you outline it completely and there's no holes in your outline, you can just hold down and it will paint the image completely black. So that's what I did for her eyebrows, and I just held down in the eyebrow shape and it was able to turn all the way black. And then I just continued to outline her hair, her sunglasses, her phone case, her fingers, her shirt, everything else pretty much on the cartoon. Then quickly I went back and I just erased any outlines that were too thick or that I didn't like or any mistakes I made. I just went in with the orange tool and the eraser tool in order to do this. So pretty much the last step in making your cartoon is adding the accents to it. So what a lot of people do is they make a new layer and then they start adding like polka dots, or they add different colors to the outlines they already make that are white, and they also add like little white stripes on the highlights of her body. So as you guys can see, I'll put one like on her forehead and on her arm, or I'll put the white right next to a black outline to make it highlighted. You guys can see what I'm doing here, but just add a bunch of different accents in order to make your cartoon look cool. You can also add little planets on the side, which I did, but then I decided I didn't like them later on, but you can just test them out. So as you can see, in this tutorial I used Wondershare Fotofire, and Fotofire is basically a tool like I showed you guys how to remove backgrounds from images, or how to remove watermarks, or even how to edit your photos so that they look really professional. There is a free trial on your Mac if you want to try it out and check it out for yourself, or you can purchase it. As you guys can see here, there are a couple of different options. It's only $50 for 1 year, and if you're someone who does a lot of work with like pictures and stuff, this could be really useful for you. So I totally recommend checking them out. I just wanted to let you guys know about this software because I thought it was pretty cool and that it can help you guys out a lot with your videos.